So y'all see that boy MJ outside living life, looking geeked out of his mind, which if you're sitting back wondering why the GOAT is so excited, well, it's as simple as the holiday season is approaching, meaning most people watching, they're probably going to be spending their hard-earned money on the latest upcoming Jordan releases, which it looks like Nike has just loaded several images, giving us a preview what to expect, some new on-feet looks for all of these upcoming drops. Plus, stay tuned as we got a hot take what some people are saying about a popular pair of Jordan 4s, ones which people have been excited for ever since we heard they were going to be returning. So to kick things off, we got the Jordan 5 35th anniversary. This pair is set to drop coming up October 11th, which when we talk about the design, the color blocking, it's kind of a play off the Fire Red 5s, not the ones which just dropped, but the silver tongue pair, right? But of course, obviously you're swapping out the red, you know, for the pink accents. One of the big highlights of this drop is the 3M, which this full upper will contain 3M, right? Which is kind of like that flair which Jordan Brand is bringing to the table to celebrate the 35th anniversary, which I'm not even gonna lie, like for an anniversary so big as the 35th anniversary, like I feel like I maybe could have came up with a better concept than this, but the shoe's not bad, right? Plus this is what we're gonna be getting all year. We've been getting like really dope Jordan 5s all year long, so like can we really complain, right? So this is a cool pair of 5s set to drop in October. Now next up, we got the Jordan 11 Rare Air, which originally was expected to drop October 20th, but we do have an update from Z Sneakerheads where he's talking about this shoe could potentially be pushed back till November 5th, which I don't know what Jordan Brand's waiting for. Like, are y'all scared to drop these joints? Like, just go ahead and drop these, get these out of the way, because you already know this is a sneaker which is going to outlets. So for the people that want these, like, just drop them, let them get discounted. That way they can go ahead and just enjoy the sneakers for the intended purposes. Plus, Jordan Brand, don't y'all have like 1,000,001 Jordan 11 scheduled to drop this coming holiday season? Like, y'all might as well just go ahead and drop these, get it out the way, because we already know exactly where these joints are heading. But I would have to say, when you talk about the 11, these ain't too bad, right? Keeping things moving. We got the Jordan 3 Family Affair set to drop coming up October 25th. So this is a good pair of threes, right? When you talk about color blocking, perfect for the upcoming fall season. I'm a fan of the olive upper mixed in with the gum bottoms. Like, these joints are nice, right? I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like, these are definitely nice. But I would have to say, when you talk about threes, being this design is so like different, such a new color, like compared to like say original Jordan 3s, that I think maybe some people might not like it for that reason. But then again, you got people who have been collecting Jordan 3s for their whole life. Maybe they're looking for something a little different, or maybe they just appreciate the color, which is very appropriate for the upcoming fall season. So that's a cool pair of threes set to drop coming up here in October. So as we keep things moving, we're getting into a big one right here. We got the Jordan 1 Low OG Chicago, which it's been almost 10 years since these dropped last. When you talk about a Chicago, the classic, original, like, does it get any better than this right here? And a lot of people are saying quality on these is looking on point. They like the shape on these. So there's really nothing bad to say about this sneaker, which I feel like we've been talking about these for a while now, right? Which when we take a look at this on-feet look right here, like, Jordan Brand, what's going on right here? Is this like AI or something like that? Because just saying, like, I could probably like offer my services if you guys are looking for models. Like, you guys don't really have to, you know, go the AI route. You know what I'm saying? I'll look out for the free. Plus, I could probably put together a better fit than this, which not even gonna lie, this is looking like something straight off the mannequin or something like that. But as far as the shoes, dope. One that a lot of people are looking for, which apparently these are set to drop coming up in November, retailing for $140. And when we talk about Jordan 1s, like, think about it, like, lows are kind of low-key more popping right now. Like, just think about MJ for himself. If he was gonna pop out saying a new pair of Jordan 1s, like, do y'all see that he would be probably rocking a pair of lows? Like, what does that tell y'all right there? So next up, now this one, we're talking about those ones. Yo, these are a cult classic. Jordan 4 Black Cat set to return November 28th, making this an official Black Friday release, which when you talk about the history of Black Friday releases, historically, always a big time for sneaker releases. And I feel like for Jordan Brand to bring back the Black Cats, like, you gotta love this one right here. So as far as this shoe, there is some interesting things though that people are saying about this shoe, right? When you talk about these images, while they don't look too bad right here, we have been seeing some early pairs floating around, which some people are complaining, saying that the quality's looking trash, something's off about them, something ain't right, which of course, you know what it is when it comes to early pairs. You never know where those are coming from, but I ain't gonna lie, like, the early word on this one is that some people say they're passing. Like, they say that these don't stack up to the last time that these dropped, which is kind of interesting, right? Because this is one of those shoes, right, where you know how you always got people that are like resellers or YouTubers talking about don't sleep, these are gonna skyrocket. Well, this is a perfect example of a sneaker which is gonna skyrocket, because every time that these have dropped, whether it was the original, the last time they dropped, this is a shoe which I guess sat for a little while and then just kept increasing in value. And it's just because of the fact that Jordan 4s are easy to wear, it's popular, all black, like can you really go wrong? But now, based off the fact that everybody's excited for this drop, and some of the early word is that like quality's not good, like y'all feel like there's one that people are gonna stay away from. I'm calling cap on that. I feel like once these drop, especially because the Black Friday drop, people are already to spend money anyways. Holidays are right upon us. This is a great Christmas gift. I feel like these ones, unlike the first and the second time, probably gonna see these ones sell a lot quicker than previously. So that's gonna be a huge drop coming up in November, which then brings us to the month of December, which we got a new pair of Jordan 1s popping out. They're calling these the elephants, right? Which again, like, what's up with my AI mans over here? Like, what's he got going on? Which I ain't gonna lie, like they say Jordan 1s are dead nowadays, but I think these are dope. Like just off the look, you see the little elephant print infused into the Nike swoosh. You do have some of that pre-aged look on here, which I know a lot of people are gonna be upset about that, but I think this one's dopely executed. I like the little hits of red. It almost kind of like reminds me of like something like, say if these were like a Jordan 1 Levi's collaboration or something like that. I'm just kind of getting that vibe. I know it's not like a denim inspired look, but the little red hits are just kind of giving me like a Levi's type of vibe. So those are cool. Holiday 2025. 185 for a new pair of Jordan 1s. And then lastly, while this is not everything dropping, right? Just the new looks that Nike gave us on feet. You got the Jordan 8 Bugs Bunny, which when you talk about this release, like this just screams 90s, right? Like Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, they were everywhere. They were a part of the marketing efforts for this sneaker right here. And the Jordan 8s are just such a unique look, such a sign of the time. I rock with these heavy. I remember having a pair of these back in the day. It's been a little minute since we've seen these return. I rocked with the Aquas earlier this year, and I think this is another cool follow-up OG type of colorway. The only thing, again, with these AI mannequin models, like, y'all gotta loosen up on the laces a little bit, man. Joints looking super tight. Like, I know your feet are hurting, bro, and y'all ain't doing a good job representing these classics. Like, loosen them up a little bit, bro. Like, them joints is cutting off your circulation or something like that. But I would have to say, I'm rocking with the fit. The shorts are looking fly. The t-shirt, the wings joint, that's going crazy. I need that one right there. So this is a good one, set to drop holiday, and apparently rumor has it this one will be dropping like right around Christmas time, right before Christmas, which means that it's probably only gonna add to the demand, you know, as another gift, probably people will be trying to grab, you know, pick up for people, stuff like that. So as far as the holiday lineup, while this is not everything, I would love to hear what you guys are most excited for. We're gonna have some collabs in the mix here and there, but I feel like the ones that people are probably gonna be most excited for, which we covered today, I think it's when you talk about these 8s, people will be excited just because they're an OG release. But the most hype would probably have to go to these Black Cat 4s, and then there's been a lot of chatter, you know, about these Chicagos. I think a lot of people are eyeing these as well. For me, a release which they don't have here today would be the Taxi 12s. That's the holiday drop, which I'm most excited about, which y'all know, if you watch the channel, I'm not out here buying up like every single release, but I've been in the game for years now. I'm just a fan, you know, looking at it from the outside perspective. But when you talk about them 12s, yeah, I think that's one that I might have to pick up, you know what I'm saying? So comment down below, let me know which pairs you guys are most excited for. These are just some new on-feet looks to kind of give us a new little idea of what to expect. Holiday's looking pretty decent. When you talk about the 2025 lineup, and you see that boy MJ, he's excited, you know, knowing things are going straight to the bank for him, bro. He's just seeing dollar signs as he's gonna be sitting back, you know, smoking a cigar, probably sipping a little yak, just seeing the dollars roll in. So JATV, until next time. Oh, by the way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, help support the channel, smash the like button. Plus, if you've been watching the channel, you know, if you guys enjoy the content, I challenge you guys to consider subscribing, right? That way we can hit the next milestone. I think we're trying to get to what, 7K now? Come along for the journey. I'll catch y'all next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out. Love.